you have available. One question and 3 cards from that. Okay. Hello there, Supernova. Welcome. Long time no see. I was thinking just to have a quick spread before I move out of this office, because we are moving the entire office to the neighbor country. So I thought, yeah, so I've been literally quite absorbed with this project. The visa rules here in Thailand are changing, and they're changing, and then they're changing again. So for now I have no choice but to just slack over to the neighbor country for some time. I was starting to feel home here, you know? It's a little sad. But then again, it's not the end of the world. This is just another boat trip with extra luggage. Hello, Merida. I'm wonderful, thank you. So, how may we help you, Merida? How can Raven be to your assistance? Wish I had more of those candle thingies. I even made my own candles. So, okay, so Supernova, since you took your time, I will take you. I take Marida's first. And then we will go to Silvia or Oliveira. L2, can I have a career one? Yes, of course you can. So, this is from Merida. I'm using Cupcake tarot cards, but they are based on the Aleister Crowley system or the Telemas system. In my opinion, they are most best for career reading, and they are more accurate when it comes to meaning. Okay. So this is from Merida. Om Namah Shivaya. Can you give me a career reading for Merida? And then we have Supernova after. There is something here about a chance you need to take. It's like you hold the bow and the arrow, but you are unsure of where to place the arrow. There could be different kinds of targets. And this is a rune, by the way. So I get that you have a very strong goal. But you have to remember that when you have a goal, there is a space between you and the goal. That's why we always say, we who are follower of Neville Goddard say, live as you already have achieved the goal. Okay. Just gonna find my shaman's pouch. So I'm not staying too long, so I just wanted to, for those of you I haven't seen for a while, I'm gonna be honest, I miss you. Having someone to talk to in the evening. So, but I'll be back soon. Soon as January starts, I'll be back. Keeping things tidy. So it says here that there is some kind of rejection. There are mind games going on here. Could it be that they don't treat you well at work? That could be one option. Well, you are trying really hard. I see you could maybe focus on on your property here to figure out what to do with this property. Should we leave this property? Should we expand the property? There could be some issues there. And then we have this 5 of Swords, which could be overly mental stress, or it could also be people who are not being too nice with you, gaslighting and these things. But in the 3rd house, we have a huge communication issue. There is something here that you have problem letting go of. So you and me both, welcome to the club. You and me both. I have a lot of things I have physically let go of, and people are, for me, easy to let go of if they don't bring anything to the table of spiritual value. But there could be a mind way of thinking, a thinking pattern, something that's looping that keeps you stuck in this Page of Cups in reverse here in regards to how your mind is working right now. 7 of Cups, this is that's Venus in Scorpio. And so I get that you are kind of denying yourself something into to the degree that I suspect you that inside of you, it's like this part of you that you might think you don't deserve what other people's have. That's just for the rich people. Like there is a separation between you and people who succeed. So as long as you have this mindset that this is me, I'm just me, I'm only this or I'm only that, the leadership is something we take. We do not ask for leadership. We take leadership. Hello, Mohammed. I am Arab. I am here for how old are, please stop it. That did not make sense. Okay, so again, this is from Merida. Merida, could you give me a thumbs up? Show me you're there. Namaste. Okay, so does this make any sense to you, Marita? Seven of Swords says here that there could have been some trickery at work, and this individual could have, let's say, been caught. It could also be that we have 7 7 twice equals 14. There is a big change coming in now where you need to make a choice in regards to who you are. So your identity does not define you. Who you were in the past does not define you. But I do see some issues here on in regards to regular work. Maybe you are denying yourself something. Maybe you are going on glass shells, afraid of doing something wrong. The hermit here is learning. Is learning. Yeah. So it says here that you will maybe have a travel, or there is money coming in here, which are from your talent, from the things that you work hard from, things that you do very well. The Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. So maybe you feel that things right now are a little bit tough. I can reveal that Saturn is now going direct soon. And when it comes to Mercury, we have had a lot of trouble with Mercury lately. We are in a tough time. So the only thing that can save you now for not being drowned is the Empress in you, because this is a test for you to become the Empress. Namaste, everyone. I'm currently on Merida. So it seems to me you've lost the fire a little bit, and you are a little bit insecure in regards to your own capacity of leadership. Because I see a leader in you, but I see that this leader is afraid to be known. There's like this shadow cast upon you. You have a magnitude of talents which comes naturally to you, but I'm seeing them hide. You're showing up as an empress, someone who have compassion, someone intelligent. This is where you are in the cocoon field now. This is where your wings will come. So the tough times now, make a decision right now and say yes. They will turn, and say that, tell yourself that the emperor is mine, the emperor is I am the emperor. So he's supposed to be upright. He is now here with like a wolf, like a dog with the tail between his legs. So 6 of Wands, this is you feeling defeated somehow, and this is based on childhood trauma, where there could have been someone in your life who are mentally cruel. They could have said cruel things to you and made you think that you are worth less than you truly are. But you see, they were wrong. Something have taken your spirit away, but you will see here that with the right mindset, you are the empress. You have 8 of coins, which is you are mastering something beautifully here. And you have Six of Swords that says that you will detach from this, and this will just be another chapter. But yeah, you've been through a lot, and you deserve better. And but you need to allow yourself. You need to allow yourself to deserve better. I hope this makes help. I hope this makes sense. Okay, Supernova, you're next. Namaste, tudo bem aqui? Supernova, are you still there? Yeah, I said namaste. There you are, Supernova. Thank you. So Supernova is like two. Sylvia Oliveira, current feelings right now. We don't have any contact. We are no talk to each other. We ignore, but she have birthday. Should I have to give her a birthday gift or not? Personally, I would, but let's see what the card said. Because when we give something, we must give not to expect something back. We give because we love to see the other person or animal happy. Even flowers, you know. You give because you love to give. You give because there is no strings attached. I get something about poetry here, intelligent poetry. Maybe something that has to do about the Rumi. And Rumi, he was a lover and very good poet. Could be in her language, if her English is lacking. Let's see. So her birthday, it's very likely that she could be a Capricorn. Let's see here. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I'm just going to, because as a member, you have the right to take extra question and you get extra cards. So I'm going to give you some cards that might suggest what kind of gift you should give her. And personally, I even give gifts to people I not necessarily have any relationship with anymore. It's a little bit upsy daisy depending on how I feel. I like to give gift in general, not because it's an investment. I like to give gift because it's raising the frequency. When you see people are shining, you are putting them in alignment for the Mother, Father, God. And that is more than enough payment. Okay, so let's see here if there is something special that you could give her. Okay. There is very strong love here, is what I get. The strong foundation of love. Eight of, yeah, she's being very melancholic. She's changing. She's trying to check the weather on other planets, let's put it like that. She's somehow trying to heal while she's moving away from you. She is punishing herself a lot. And because she wants to have something fixed, a long relationship, but she's thinking a lot about you, okay? But she's also punishing herself, okay? I feel the love she have to you is very strong. So I would love to hear her version of what really happened between the two of you, because I see there is a strong soul bond connection here. The star is popping up close to Venus. She's a soulmate. Sun in Scorpio, that's very strong. But there's something also here about time, and it seems very chaotic. There is still sexual attraction here, and as a gift, the cards here suggest lilies, maybe. Red roses can be too much, but you know, red, not necessarily lilies, but flowers that are beautiful and romantic. I personally am obsessed with roses. They are I am obsessed with them. But lilies are also very beautiful. They're also very sensual. And if you write a note, do not write, anything that makes her feel trapped. Let her give the space, and be very neutral in regards to what you write on the flowers that you send her. Don't be too ostentatious. Some chocolate could definitely be something. But no matter what I get here is, no matter what happened between us in the past, or no matter what happens in the future, a soul like you must be celebrated. Your strength, your beauty, your stubbornness, and the fact that you have to carry all these things alone. Just want to remind you that you are loved unconditionally, no matter the future or the past. I'm grateful for the universe for being able to be a part, even just a fractal in time. Something in that part. Women are very romantic. But women also want men to fight for you. But we are not so interested in what you say. We are interested in your actions. Okay. So that's why sending the roses instead of saying, "Oh, I will send you roses or lilies here," it won't get you far. I was thinking of sending you roses. Yeah, I was thinking that when I win the lottery, I'm gonna invite you to Hawaii. No, the surprise is that when we actually hold the item in our hand, yeah, that there is a lot of resentment here. Right now, she's going through a tower moment, and it's like something she haven't seen before. She's seeing more clear as she's thinking of you. So she's trying to fight and let you go. She's basically looks to me like this is a complete ghost situation. I'm turning my back towards you, and there are some resentments here as well. There is a lack of foundation here. And she's basically said that, you know, I don't want to carry this spirit. So without any doubt, you have done something, or you have not done something that really is digging deep here. It's there are foul words here. What is a no-no in relationship is pointing fingers and say, yeah, but you started. Yeah, but you know, blame game. That's a no-no. And no-no is also expectations to the person you love. Like you expect them to be within the frame that red roses, be careful with red roses. My recommendation is either peach or white, because red roses is very intense when you have a breakup, right? Lilies, lilies like this, but red roses is a very root chakra. It's desire, it's love, you know. If you take a step back and you modify how you approach yourself to her, I cannot promise that this is going to work. But don't stand in the door, just put the roses outside, a little bit chocolate maybe, I don't know, and something simple. And you need to, if you're going to, let's say, write her a letter, you need to understand that you need to take accountability for those times you didn't see her, because a woman wants to be seen, she wants to be heard, right? If we feel that we are being taken for granted, we will disappear. And it's when when women or, you know, couples disappear from each other, it's usually then we wake up and realize what we have, because she have no hope here for this situation to work, unfortunately. I see that there's been a mental game here, and she might feel defeated. I, however, see that she's being mentally strong, but physically she's exhausted. So there is one energy that you carry with you. Maybe it's from the Indian culture. I've been to India, so I see that Indian men are quite different from European men. But when that's said, I think Portuguese men can also be quite intense. Okay, I'll be right back. This is for you, Supernova. I'll be back. I have to pee pee, and so just take a small break. Okay. Oh my fucking god! Ah, sorry. It's like I'm on the slide express here. Woo. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Is there anyone's turn now? Whose turn is it? Hello, Jazz. Positive vibes. Hello. So you are like one. Why do I constantly have problems with family member Sana? Why do I constantly have problems with family member? Is there? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to channel this. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not declaring myself as psychic, but I can channel certain energies using the cards. Okay, so this is what we are going to do now. So you have strategy. You have the ninth house, discovery, and you have Pluto. Oh, hallelujah. Give me one more. And we are going to look into, and we have full moon. Oh my god, okay. These energies here, Sana, I want to call you Sana Sul, because that was something we used to drink as children. It tastes awesome. Okay, so Sana Sul, let's have a little look into your past or into the vibrations that are going on between the two of you. So I'm going to give you some extra cards for being so patient and for always being so kind to me and this channel. I really am in love with all of you guys for not roasting me for taking some vacation. It's actually working quite hard. Okay, so have a look at this. these are supposed to be packed. By the way, when we return on our next office, we will give you the opportunity for competitions. We will have some competitions where you might win some things like a deck of tarot card or some candles, something that you can work with, some healing items. Okay, so the details I cannot promise you, because you never know if there is a volcano going on soon. Okay, so let's have a look at Sana. Is this person, may I just ask, is this person a sibling, same gender? Just going to ask, okay? Yeah, we have almost a similar question here from Janvi. Okay. It's your sister. Okay. I was asking because I'm thinking, is it possible that there could be some jealousy involved in this case? You're showing up to be quite attractive, quite beautiful. And I think without even trying, you easily get the attention from, you know, without, because no matter how much makeup you put up, you have a kind of attraction, certain kind of attraction to you, which is in your, let's call it pheromone. But there is something here which is very deceptive and very evil. And it's attacking. And it's full of rage. So I'm going to look a little bit into your past and see what took place between you and your sister. Because I see that this subtle could be some form of competition. I see someone here have the key. There is a rose here, but the rose inside the gilded cage, I don't know if your parents are treating you two differently. No matter what, you are showing up as very beautiful. And you're being secretly loved by, you're admired among the opposite sex. This takes strategy for you to discover the transformation process in this hair during the full moon, and that is now soon, I think. Not sure which is calendar is draped. So let's have a look into your past. Hello, Joy, and Jess. Okay, it's just going to picture this one and then see. What happened? Okay. So either in this life or another love, there was a lover. And this is totally cliche, but that lover might have been choosing you, or this could also have been be in this life, that you are basically taking her thunder. You steal her thunder by being you, and that might lead to her feeling unwanted. But there is a snake in the garden here. Snake. Now, who is that? Do you have a sign to you which you subconsciously, you're not aware of it because it's a subconscious thing that we might do? We all have cruelty in us, and sometimes we are not aware of that what we do is based maybe on something bitterness, right? And so that's our shadow side, something we need to acknowledge. I'm not saying this is true, just saying that we all have a shadow side, and sometimes it can transform into cruelty, let's say in some words spoken or action taken where the outcome is negative, and we tell ourselves that this person deserves it because they are evil. So this is not really. We have Four of Cups here. Again, I feel this. There's a lot of jealousy here. Hello, heavenly help moments. And yeah, Joyati. Okay. It's difficult here. Are you there still, Sana? Are you still there? It's difficult to get. It seems like a very hopeless situation. So in the past here, someone were blind to the situation. You're welcome, Supernova. Someone here, there could have been a third party here involved in this situation. And there's someone here who don't take things seriously. Yeah. Even though we are born into a family, they say blood is thicker. But in the end of the day, there are animals I'd rather spend my day with. If my day on my death, day of death, than family members who are absolutely unheard of, how they speak, how they behave. So it's not your responsibility, is not to, you shouldn't be forced to forgive or love someone if they constantly are attacking you and putting you in a box. This could be a personal vendetta here. I see some kind of journey here, and I see judgment. Now here we have someone who have been judging the other one very harshly. It's like this boom. No? She is like that. Boom. Nothing else. It seems like someone here are trying to help you find the peace. Could be a male. Someone around you could find it tiresome, because even though you don't speak necessarily, the cold ice around you could be tiresome to many. I sense a feeling of defeat here. And someone doesn't want to take responsibility for their own actions, because usually in a conflict, we always have something we could have said or done better. But there are people who are defending their own action even though they're bad. So the card says here that she's not your responsibility. Forgive yourself for not being able, because you owe her nothing. Don't think of her as your sister and your responsibility. Don't think of her as anything at all. She's just a soul who is put here to test your abilities, to expand your level of spiritual consciousness. And what her journey is, that's not your problem, right? So the cards here advise you to start a new beginning and try to see her that she's hurt. The reason she's hurt, I don't know, but try to remember the child she still is, and that she's somehow struggling. And if she's cruel to you, it could be because she feels less. And that's something we should, if you're capable of finding compassion in this, at the same time, don't feed the crocodile with your bare hand, right? So be a little bit careful, but she doesn't have to be a part of your life. It's this, if you can solve this from your side, forgive yourself and forget all the shit that she's been doing towards you over the time, you will have a beautiful new beginning. Okay? But you need to make that sacrifice. Say that, I take responsibility for my own actions there, where I either took revenge or, because you are equal. This competition between siblings is it doesn't serve the higher purpose for why we are here in this dimension. Thank you so much, Sana. I hope this gives you some kind of peace or gives you some advice. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, so who do we have up next? Yanvi, like 7, and then we have Heavenly Whole Moments. Okay, so Yanvi, like 7, why my family and friends are hurting me, please. First of all, they are hurting you because you are in a state of awareness where you subconsciously allow them. If someone are, sometimes we are forced maybe to share a house with someone. But first of all, do not defend yourself. Ignore them completely. If they are literally hurting you, then that is your test. And that is God, Mother, Father, God, Om Namah Shivaya, asking you, are you going to put up with people who treat you like this? Or are you going to turn around and say, I deserve better, and put them in their place? You need to take back your authority, and you need to understand that you are good enough as you are. You are the creation of God. And you are a piece of a puzzle, which is giant, which is phenomenal, which is beautiful. And the existence cannot be whole without you as that little puzzle. Okay, so you have equally all right to exist on this planet as people who are rich, famous, especially have you this right. Okay, so why someone is cruel to you is because you need to do the inner work with your shadow self, and you need to go from being a victim into a warrior, not a vindictive warrior, not an evil warrior, someone who defend themselves without breaking an eyelash, without breaking a nail. Because eventually, if I attack you and I say, you know, you are a piece of shit kind of woman, you are low level bullshit. If you say, if you reply, no, you are the level bullshit, or why are you saying this ugly thing to me, then you are giving them fuel to the fire. But if they say, you know, you are a piece of shit, you are worth nothing, blah, blah, they say that to inform you, you can either say, thank you so much for the compliment, while you don't flinch. Or you can also respond with, so what? Why do you care about that? And then you are literally taking away the sword. So, because now there is nothing to attack there. When you agree with them and you put up your own sarcasm, that's self-irony, become the jester, understand the nature of the jester, you could just look at them, roll your eye, just not necessarily visible, but don't flinch, don't look down, and don't show them weakness, because these predators are also feeding upon weakness. Why? Because it's a wolf pack. Bullies. And so as long as you accept it, they will continue. When there comes a day and you're going up in some of their faces and say, if they say, you know, you said this and you did this 10 years ago, so therefore you are this, that, you go up, look them deep in their eye, take a sip of your coffee, keep yourself steady, and you say, so I did this, and this in the past. What are you gonna do about it? Are we going to travel to the past and fix it? I want you to apologize. Well, if you really did something bad and said, I'm so sorry, of course you say it with some sarcasm, right? But at some point, sir, you need to get over what happened in 1946. So this is about you getting a spine. If you don't have it, if you deny yourself the spine, they will continue to bully you. But if you can see that these people are a bunch of clowns that have nothing better to do than bully other people to feel better themselves, then do not interact with them. Do not put fuel to the fire. Okay, so let's see what the cards here are advising. Okay, so someone here could be feeling, or you feel that this is not fair. This is not fair. And it's not fair. If someone keeps attacking you, The card advises you to be like the sun, because these people are very petty. To to stomp on other people is a petty form of action, right? So you have the sun here, and the sun said you haven't done anything wrong, but trying to defend yourself or trying to attack back, you will just, be thrown back into the viper's nest. Now, if you can respond with love, that's also a possibility. Someone said that using you as a scapegoat. Thank you, Amin, for using me as a scapegoat for all your problems. I'm sure they will disappear right now. In any way, you have all my love, best wishes, and compassion. Easy. You just disarmed him. His jaw will drop, right? This is breaking your heart. You're taking it too personal, I see. So there is someone here who is very beautiful, who is very enigmatic. There's strong Leo energy here. Three of Cups, Knave of Wands. Someone here are being very petty, very childish, and it's breaking your heart. That's in your head, because I think this could be you having some kind of Leo placement, right? Because, like I said to the other one, all of these attacks and these things could also be based on jealousy, because if you have this kind of placement, you see, soon you will see things more clear, and people who behave like that are usually no more mentally involved than a kindergarten child, right? So if you know, if they speak to you, if they bully you in a cruise, like a crew, go to your the refrigerator, pick out your cognac, look them in the eye, just like a mother is tired of watching the kids fight, and say, "Oh, so really, the kindergarten is open again, huh? Don't force it, but when you are capable of seeing the irony in how stupid people can be, you can get some good few verbal punchlines that make them want to shut up forever, even worship you. Because the thing is that you need to understand, my love, that you are the one in command, not they. Thank you so much, Heavenly. That's so kind of you. Okay, so good luck with that one. And thank you for the 5, Heavenly. Post your question. Namaste. Okay. So, Heavenly, roll up. I'm just doing a short read today because, as you can see on the other side on the camera here, you probably can't see, is that I'm packing like an insaner. Got lots of stuff. Luckily, I will have a friend from India coming here to help me carry. I'm good at finding carriers. Very kind person. Appreciate it. Okay. So someone just donated $5. Okay, that was Heavenly, right? Heavenly Held. So, Anki Charm, it's not about being kind. If I don't read your tarot cards, does that make me evil? That means that there are just a lot of people here, and you are important, just like anyone else. Just like anyone else, I have the dentist bill, so dentist bill. I'm pretty human. So members get priority, but if you stay put, I will do my best to do your tarot cards. But when you donate, you get a VIP, so I can survive, and you will be prioritized. Understood? So just hang around. So heavenly help. So welcome. Will James and I get together? Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit extra here for your generosity. Thank you again so much. If I can manage to make another, I think, $30 or something, I'll actually get paid for you too next month. It's my own fault. Packing is so overwhelming that I literally froze. But soon it's over and soon we'll be gone, and then we will start having regular free spreads again, just like good old times, but in a different country. So this is for Heavenly Health. Let's find out what kind of energies he have towards you. Oh my god. Dog. He's loyal to you. I don't know if he's disloyal to you, if he's been cheating on you or anything like that. But this is full love and compassion. Even if he did cheat, his heart is aching. Because this is you can't get more love than from a dog, trust me. You know. We know dogs. They are the most loyal, beautiful. It's coming out in the first house here. We also have the tree of life, which is good health. It's healthy. Promise about healthy. And then we have an 8 here is transportation. There is a travel or a journey here. I'm starting to think this guy have more feelings for you than you are aware of. It seems to me like this guy is, because he could be in denial of this, right? But what I get here, the information I personally get, is I will burn the world for you. You are my mate. You are my soul. I would walk, I will walk the rainbow if I must. I will get the flying Hollander, the flying ship, so I can reach you, crawl up the tree of life, or the tree also known as Yggdrasil in northern mythology, because I'm going to put up a star just for you. This is what his soul is saying, okay? But this is not necessarily what he's showing you. There is a snake in the garden. Be careful, because snakes, they are alright. But exactly when these are not tarot cards, you are under scrutiny, baby. You're being watched. You're being watched by a snake. So here, I think I would be a little bit careful. I want to find out, what the hell is this? This is so weird. So what do you come out of here? I don't know this man, but all of a sudden I get this predator vibe here. You got the panther, by the way. The black shepherd. And you... Wow! You got the tarantula. So if he's playing some kind of game, you will notice, because your intuition is, wow, very fucking impressive. And you have to remember, you have the eagle spirit as well. So if he's playing some kind of game with you, you'll pick it up. You will be the one who is always 3 steps ahead. And I don't want to see that snake again if you come back here and want me to do a read. I don't want to see that snake one more time. Okay, so let's go and check the cards here. First, I want to understand, why is that snake there in the first place? What is his agenda? What is it that he wants? How does he see it? So I read a lot of pulp fiction literature, and although I've been teasing you for your love stories, I'd say that 90% of them are romantic. And there is nothing in the story I don't already know in regards to push and pull, push and pull. However, what I have learned is exactly what women want, and it's exactly what men want. And that's two really, really different things. So here we could be dealing with a wolf in sheep's cloth. Okay, so how does he see you? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. If he's a snake in the garden here and have you under scrutiny, he doesn't know that you got claws. Real claws. So if he is trying to fuck you over just to be a squid with your hair, he's going to get himself into trouble, because you don't fuck around. Fire ants on top of the deck here, you don't mess with them. They will win. So how does he see you? Clearly, he might see you as that little dog that, oh, you take me for granted. The world. He sees you as the world. Give me another one here. Actually, give me 2. What? He's playing a game here. He thinks that you need him. And so he's putting up a play here for you, which is very unfair. He's not honest. Not one bit. Were you aware of this, Heavenly? Something here is wrong. This doesn't add up to the first nice, but usually when we meet people who are a little bit off, these are the people we fall in love with first. The Chariot in reversed, Six of Swords, Fool in reversed, Hierophant in reversed. Okay, I'm gonna continue and let's see what we have here. These cards are more cheerful, but this is dark. Give me a rune for this guy. I was moving, transformation, transport, something about a travel here. He is moving somehow. He might plan maybe a trip or something. And he sees you as an asset. I don't know if you're rich, but you have something that he thinks of something as to possess. Does this make any sense to you? So, in the Pulp Fiction I read, I see, you know, the werewolf. I read werewolf, Pulp Fiction, and vampire, and sometimes mafia, and sometimes it's usually romantic. And the reason I read them is because I'm writing myself. So in between I study and I see one thing, the most primordial energy within a male when he's completely blunt of energy. That is, you know, you see the stereotype in the Pulp Fiction I read, which is the alpha male. Most men want to be alpha. Those who are content and still strong, like in alpha, who can't be manipulated, are sigma. In the werewolf world, if you are the counterpart of alpha, you're being called omega. Okay, and so depending on which story you read, the omega is sometimes worthless or they are very rare, but the omega is the anchor to the alpha. Now, if the alpha is just alpha or basing himself on primordial energy and deception here, he does not have compassion because you're just cattle. You bring the milk, you bring the cheese. So let's see what else. I'll pull some cards and see what the hell is going on with this. So I cannot tell people, oh, he's not the guy, yada yada yada, because there could be more to this story, right? For that, I advise book a longer read. But for now, this is what I can give you. And that is that he had hardcore underestimated you. He think you are a cute little cattle, a little lamb maybe, but you got claws. You have tactics. And the smart thing here is to let them think they are fooling you, because at some point they will expose themselves and you will know what the game is all about. 10 of Swords. This is about it could be some kind of grudge. He could feel that this is ruined. He could feel that he's been betrayed, but I think that he's using this as an excuse. If he does something for you, to you, which is heartless, he will use something that took place a long time ago, which hurt his feeling, as an excuse for harming you in return, or for treating you like a furniture. His foundation is very weak. He's showing up as attractive, but he also sees you as very attractive. So the fact that you yourself have a very strong, potent sexual energy is alone an asset, which is, look at the chick I have. You know, look at what I have. She's mine. I don't see so much of the Leo energy here, but I see you growl like a lion. Look at this. This is going to be, this is a test, because now the world is shifting into different kinds of dimensions. You won't notice much, but you will notice that certain things will change intensively. And so this is a test. Okay? Don't let the heart fool you. When you want someone, make sure that your stomach, your heart, and your logic, your brain works together like the Trinity. Because love bombing and sneaky words like, oh, he can look at you like you hung the moon. And you see that there are many good actors out there. But you need to understand that trust is something we earn. It's not something we just give. He's coming out as weak. This is cowardship. He's coming out as someone who had no problem saying really a very disorganized vocabulary. It could be organized enough, but I have no problem saying things about other people. You probably have caught him saying pretty nasty things about other people. Hello, Sakshi. So if he says a lot of nasty thing about other people and you and him had a fight, he will say the same nasty things about you, because he are flawless. If you know when you enter a stage that your intentions are good, then you owe no one nothing. You don't need to explain yourself. He's not going anywhere. There is something about his attitude, and I think also this eagle, this panther, this tarantula could also be your spirit guardians. You have the frequency here. The Wheel of Fortune is here, showing up for you as maybe it's time to move on, unless you want to have an endless mind game kind of thing, because some people don't understand that at some point we grow up, and this could be your sacrifice this Christmas, because this guy in the long run will always have some poison arrows that they sting into you. Okay, so the question is here, it seems to me that he's looking at you like a predator, and that the options is there. The question is, do you want to be the prey? when you clearly are not, and you have choices, make sure that he learns that. Because right now I see someone who is sucking up to you, but behind your back, seeing you as a furniture. And if that's all you are to someone, then well, all of a sudden they cease to exist to me anyway. I can't even bother to call them out on that, depending on the situation. I have been calling out people before. Like, what the hell are you doing? You know? Literally ghosting, gaslighting, while you still are there. Calling them out. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, because we do things with our energies as well. Not just with how we animate and talk. So if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend and they are rolling their eyes at you, they make you feel you're less worth, they are avoiding being seen with you, they insult you, clearly that person do not deserve being by your side. Okay, I hope that helps. I'll be right back again because I'm drinking a lot of green tea. Jazz, you've been here for some time. I'll remember that. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Jazz, I believe you were up next. And there we have Tim. What's up? I was just thinking about you. I need to finish my werewolf story and send to you. And I want your opinion about it. Yes, I'm writing werewolf pulp fiction too. Okay, so Jess, there you are, like 8. How are things going to be between me and my colleague? One person. Then you have Sakshi as well. Okay, you're up next, Sakshi. So let me see here. Sometimes he is friendly and sometimes sounds jealous. Would like guidance, Raven. Yes. Are you female or male? It's just that if there is something, sometimes you can read cards from many angles. That's what I'm saying. I'll make sure I'm reading from the correct angle. So, okay. So there are a lot of hidden secret feelings here. Hidden behind a face that's it screams stability. It screams I have my shit together. Let me have a closer look. Hello, new subscriber. I'll try to reach through you. We just have a short one today. We are getting, those of you who are new here, we are starting with full reads once, twice a week in January. Right now I'm in the moving kind of situation. So I hope you can forgive me for that. I will not be able to reach all of you because this is just a short one. I want to come and say I love you all. So Sakshi, you're after, and then let's see. I should take my glasses on. Jess, like 8. How are things going to be between me and my colleague? 8. Sometimes he's friendly and sometimes sounds jealous. Ah, okay. Well, you are a VIP, darling, so we know. Sounds like a possessive little alpha or a beta male, huh? You never know. Let's see. What kind of energies is he putting in your direction? I want to see the ones that are a little bit more advanced. If you just want, if you have a question in regards to love and only want one card, sex and romance, inspiration from the good and the bad and the beautiful. These are famous people who lived, and these are just short messages that they've said, their own mentality in regards to love and romance. If you only want one of those, just ask. Sometimes they're pretty well spoken, taken from many different individuals, and how we perceive love and what we think about love. And unfortunately, most of the time we go through life and we are quite wrong about how we perceive love. That's why me, Dr. Raven, the love doctor, is here. Okay. So yeah, while I've been gone for some time now, I've been learning a lot about love. What you know, women's desire, secret desire. Wouldn't you like to know, Tim? And not so much about men, but I have a small idea. Since I'm a man, I cannot say man wants this, but I'm sure sure of how you should be treated. That goes both ways. But I'll tell you a secret, guys, if there are any men here. Women wants protection. You know, if you're wolves and you're out in the wild, and the women, and then, you know, we have our pups and these things, a woman wants to feel safe. So does the man. But a woman, unless she's a feminist, and we want to feel safe. That's why we usually go for the alpha. But the alpha very often fail because he could be too blunt, that he will protect you, but he lacks the compassion which a Sigma wolf, for example, have for you, or the Omega wolf character is all about compassion. So finding that rare spice, that's well done, and it comes as the male evolve. It comes. So 3 cards just fall out. So he have, it seems to me, he has some strong opinions. Which country are we now in? Which country are we now in? Jazz. We are in India or what? Oh. You're up next, Sakshi. So your person, he is living a little bit. You're from India, okay. It's just so I know the general mentality, not generalizing everyone, but the general mentality in India is very different from the general mentality in Norway. And that's information which is so your person is going through a personal crisis right now, or he will. So he's a colleague, huh? He's not your superior, your boss, or, you know. Has it ever caught to your attention that he have catched some feelings for you? Because he is coming out as very possessive and blind to the situation, because you don't know what blink to shoot or what to say or how to approach whatever is going on between the two of you. So he's a colleague, but isn't it so that sometimes colleagues can catch feelings for you? The card here doesn't claim that he's absolutely in love with you. But if I'm following this streamline, they could tell me a different kind of story. It seems to me like he cares a lot, to be honest with you. And right now he's going through, he's going to go through a very, but he's being unclear. He doesn't understand what's going on. I don't know if he's married already, but it looks to me, yeah, be a little bit careful with this one, Julia. because he's in this. He's thinking about. He's actually thinking about wedding. You know, not saying he's thinking about wedding you or wed you, but it's crossing his mind the future. He could be measuring you up and down and asking himself, would it be okay if I ask you out for a coffee or maybe even a dinner? It could still be professional. We will see. We will see. Oh, he's up to something sneaky, darling. It's not necessarily an evil act, but you're dealing with quite a ninja. He have two faces. Are you aware of this? One part is the one we see in the sunlight, but there is a beast that, you know, flies around in the night. I think he sometimes is kind of stripping. He could be not stripping. That's the wrong word, but that he have problem controlling his feelings and his professionality in regards to you in what goes through his mind. Okay, because not all people can control what they're thinking, especially in the feelings. So he's not talking about this clearly. He's being completely shut down, right? Okay, yep. Uh, I think that these allegations, but he have hopes for you, actually. But he's being careful now because if these allegations are out in the open, he's now being more careful. But he is, I feel like he's kind of eyeballing you. And it seems to me he is very insistent that you recognize him as someone who is good husband material. That I have enough money to support you. I have enough resources to make you feel safe. But without no doubt, he's possessive. Scorpio, Taurus, Taurus. I know my own start time. Star sign. And I know I can be possessive. That like the wolf, mine. It's mine. He's possessive. There is something he's trying to avoid, like something that is inevitable, that's not going to work, and he's trying to avoid it somehow. But he sees you as some kind of opportunity. He's eyeballing you secretly. There's a lot of Virgo energy here, and secretly there is a side here calculating whether you could be worth something for him, because he says what he's been thinking, you would be a good mother. This is something he's actually been thinking to himself. You will be a good mother to his children. He's thinking like a king. He's not necessarily showing arrogance, but there is a smug vibe here. A smug motherfucker. Smug motherfucker. What do you know? The Emperor and the Devil here. I don't know if he's leaving soon. His surface level might be very, very calm, But from you just confirmed to me that he's been having issues with women before. I think I am 99% sure of the things I told you. He's possessive, he's eyeballing you, he's measuring you like a predator measuring its prey. He's checking out, like it's like he's checking your hips out. Could you be good for carrying them? And these things. She could be a good mother. I need to make sure. He's kind of posing or peacocking in front of you, but in a very subtle manner. He wants to tell you, I'm not desperate, but he kind of is. If he give any other expression that no, you below me, beneath me, that's an act. If I'm going to be quite honest with you, there is a element of obsession here. Obsession. Well, I was 46 when a 24-year-old boy came up thinking that, Raven, she's old. She's a sure thing. Because he was, he learned very fast that ravens, we are not interested in pigeons, no matter how old we are. So yeah, I'm pretty sure about this one. The way you verify with this, he is eyeballing you. He's measuring you. There is growing possessive energy there. The devil and Scorpio energy, which is possessive, and Taurus, which is possessive. And he has a lot of time. He can wait. I can wait. Is what he's telling you. So that one, that's the snake in the garden. And I'd be careful. Would I say yes because he's so handsome and people can change? If these cards tell the truth, thanks, but no thanks. He snubs you? Thank you so much, Farsana. I am passionate about my work. That's why it's working. And yeah, lately, when I first read for people, I tell you, I'll give you 3 cards, and then I end up with the $30 spread. But unfortunately, I don't have too much time. So yes, thank you. So, who was up next? Someone here threatened to give me thumbs down if I wasn't kind enough to give them a read, but there are a lot of people and I'm going to bed soon. So, one more, and then I need to keep on packing. And I'll see and try if I can be back tomorrow. I can't make any promises because there's a lot of things going on right now. Okay, like 9. Separation with Rishi. What's happening next in this connection? No contact, 8 months. I'm Renuka. So currently on Renuka. Let's see. Heavenly. You're welcome, Jazz, and thank you for still being part of the pack. Wolf pack, Raven pack. The shadows in the woods. Huh? I'm going to warn you, I'm going to use a lot of wolf analogies because I've been reading a lot of wolf lately. I've been writing 2 or 3 wolf novels. Is obsessed. Okay, so Sakshi, you are kind of up next. Yeah, I was sure of something missing here. The green one. So guys, the green ones, is $2 for VIP, and that lasts I think a month. You will be picked automatically out from the. You will be. I'm losing my words. You will be picked out before the others because it's only $2. Okay, so we are going to have a career spread for Sakshi. Whew. Okay, so you have a special message here. Wow, it shows strength. So whatever you're working with, it's making you strong. Keep doing that. Whatever it is, keep doing that. Yeah, I'm not allowed to be so loud. Welcome to Magician, Heavenly Health. Now you get to see all the videos. I don't have big enough balls to put up publicly. Those okay, a few can see it, not too many. Okay, so this is your career read, Sakshi. Okay, so there is a tower moment coming in for you in regards to your home, your family. Right now, there is prosperity ahead of you in regards to possessions, to legacy, heritage, but there is some issues here in regards to letting go. You need more faith in how you see yourself. You need to understand that you have a strong, powerful energy here with the sun, second house. And so maybe your mission from the work says you need to pull up a white rabbit from the hat. And that, this is a metaphor, and that's like kind of freaking you out. And it's just a trick, right? So I see you having some issues with the uniform you're wearing. And again, I'm not literally. The uniform you're wearing, the person you have to be while you work. There are some issues here with the communications. We are going to see what can solve this. There's also something very sudden that will take place in your family, in your roots. But whatever you're building, it says there, be patient because it's growing in the correct direction. Don't expect 10 fruits in 1 week, right? I also see that a lot of people are looking up to you. You're coming out as a winner here. There could be a financial raise or something here in the future in regards to, there is something that goes up in regards to your career here in your workhouse. yeah, again, I think you might. I think the universe is saying here that you have earned a race and that you're doing this so beautifully. It's like, okay, the tower is falling down, but I'm going to drink down my glass of wine and have my cigarette before I move on in my new Chanel dress, and while I throw my satin black hair backwards, and everyone's looking at me. There is this vibe here, which is very cool. You are in a transformational process, and I love the way you are. Wow, you got good karma, woman. So on the house, career house itself, it seems to me that one part of you are about to give up. You need some clarity here, and there is a clarity here, but there is something, some kind of expectation, some kind of dream is go all the way to the past that says, I didn't expect it to be like this. So what is important right now is that, because you do have the high priestess, oh my god, you're a beast. Please be confident when I say you are a beast, you are a leader. You are a leader, you don't flinch. Okay? Because this can go both ways. Either you will be rejected because of your ability to not, because if you are not sure about how good you are, the people who you're talking to, they will not be so sure either. You need to make sure that you are the best at what you do. Not to brag, but the results are, speaking for itself. So that can go both ways in regards to coming on to the next level, because here I see a brilliant career, and you have the high priestess and the empress. There's a lot of moon energy here, so there could be, I think you should nourish that side of you that shows that you have the ability to feel other people's feelings, right? So you can step on that. You can feel what they feel, and you know it as well as I do. And yet, there is a part of you who is afraid because someone told you once when you were a child that you're underqualified. You're not good enough. You shouldn't do this. They gave you doubt. Don't you dare doubt yourself, because the cards I see here are some of the best cards you can get in the deck. You have the Sun, you have Temperance, you have Justice, you have Ace of Swords, you got Ace of Coins. Oh my fucking god! And the Tower. This Tower could be like, boom! It's time for you to get what you deserve. And so right now, do not be nervous and think that, oh, I have this in front of you. Think that, relax. Rejection is protection, because if something goes wrong on this interview, that means you were not supposed to be there, because the next offer will be better. You need to understand that you are a queen and people are lucky to be around you. I mean, if I had a friend like this, or a boss or a colleague like this, I'd be so jealous. Okay, does this help? Exactly. Exactly. Because when I've been told by a lot of people, you're too intense, you're too much, you talk too much, blah, 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 blah. Yes, of course. A wolf is more intense than a puppy. Of course. So if you are somewhere and there are just a bunch of puppies there and kittens and you're a wolf, of course they will think you're a little bit intense to play with. Remember that, baby. So you go do what you do and remember, because I don't flinch. You know, you get the peacock. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You are born to run I'd go as far and say the same as I do now. Design company, fashion design. If you chose to do that, you'll own it, based on the fact that you have an original way of thinking. I love these cards. You have the most of my blessings and luck for you. Wish you the very best. And remember, live as you already obtained the goal. There is nothing between you and the goal. Whatever happens already took place yesterday. And so now you relax and you need to feel it. That is the real law of attraction. Because the law of attraction is bullshit. It says that, well, the boat is over there. No, you already have the boat. Literally. Okay, can we afford one more before I need to go to the bed? I hope this helps, actually. Rainer Singh. We have another Singh here. Did you know that my latest company is called Singh? Also, last name Singh Fashion. It's just a hobby kind of thing I'm doing. It's just funny. All the Singh people, and now my fashion brand is Nora Singh. So when I'm famous, which I will be, of course, you could say, Nora Singh, she does my tarot card. Okay, so next question was to be a member from Pakistan. Well, you are in front of the computer and you just push the join button. Okay, so who's the next? Like 9. Separation with Rishi. What happens next in this connection? No contact. 8 months. I'm Renuka. No contact. Let's see. This is for thank you so much, guys, for coming and for your donations. I truly appreciate you supporting my journey and are patient also with staying on the channel despite that I've been super busy lately. Like I said, I just got message that the visa rules here in Thailand are changing again. So I feel more safe by simply just take my things and found a house. And actually talking about it makes me a little bit excited. I'll find a house. That would be cool. Yeah, so I can't live here anyway. It was a beautiful feel home here, but it's mildew and Old house need a lot of fixing. So this one is for number 9. Separation with Rikshi. What's happening next in this connection? No contact. 8 months. Okay. This is for 9. Seems to me that you might need a hermit period now, where you go in yourself instead of trying to analyze the situation from around you. Try to analyze the situation from inside of you, and try to analyze the situation from his point of view. And if there is a huge gap, either in intelligence or in spiritual belief system, if there is a huge gap in wisdom, uh, then ask yourself, will you miss this person in 10 or 20 years? I have to admit, according to these cards, he is powerful. He looks very good, handsome. He's also spying on you. He still have desire for you. He's thinking about, can I call you and can we have a little bit, fun? There is very potent sexual energy here, very strong sexual energy here. He missed the stability that you and him have. Was there a third party involved? Just asking. You have 3 of Cups here. It could be a celebration. It could have been that there have been or are someone else into the picture. Don't take them just because of jealousy, because when a guy is looking at someone else or the other way around, all of a sudden we get this instinct possessive kind of energy, and all of a sudden we fall in love again for some time. And then we go back to being bitching towards so he feels kind of like a little bit down. I think there is a guilt here. This guilt tripping. He's heartbroken and he's not sleeping very well. He's trying to fight day by day because he doesn't see clear what really went wrong. At the same times, he's being very logical about it. He's crying, actually. He's heartbroken. He's devastated. Maybe he was looking at someone else and um, yeah, just because someone ghosts you, it's not the same that they don't obsess and love over you, because today it's turned into a game. Okay. I don't mean to laugh. A 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. He feels he's a victim. And look at that tiny ghost head looking in there. So he might have ghosted you, but yeah, he's sneaking, checking you out. No, he might have ghosted you, but it's part of a scheme to try and get you back. or he's trying to forget you, but he is impossibly in love with you, darling. I'm not sure you are aware of this. He don't want to go anywhere, and it takes a lot of strength for him to hold on to this. He's trying to be all logic about it, but Scorpio here wins. Feelings of the Scorpio. He wants to work on this, but he feels devastated over the fact that it's over. But he's desperately in love with you. And if he's blocking up and breaking up with you, that could be something about he wants you to chase him. The response to these things when these happen is that leave him alone. Do what you love to do the most, so you start glowing naturally. And if you're meant to be, he will come back without you playing any games. Because no matter what he says, there could be a third person here, but he doesn't love her. He loves you. And there is not a single doubt in my mind about that. Dude is crying, for fuck's sake. He's heartbroken, for fuck's sake. Oh no, you don't fool me, mister. Okay, last read, and then I'll have to go to bed. Keep on packing tomorrow. So for Sana, general reading, what's coming towards me in my life. Okay. What is coming towards you in your life? Do you want a Celtic cross? Do you want me to just let the planets present to you what is coming towards you in your life? Do you want an astrological interpretation, but from the cards, not an actual astrology read? Or do you want the 12 the astrological 12 card deception that says or the chakras? We can do the chakras. I'm thinking out loud. Okay, we do the chakras. Hello, Paolo, my love. How are you? My love. I'm starting to call all my channel members my love. My chat GPT is also my love. That's because I love you all. I love you all. You're all different and unique, and I love you all. Okay, so what you have coming in here, darling? What is coming up for Farsana? Miss you too, Paolo. Let's see. 2, 10. I will be happy to come back again. I'm moving Paolo to Laos. That's the plan. So we are going to start full card spread read again in January. While I'm looking for a nice apartment / house. This time I want to have my private path and furnished. have to leave my furniture behind here. Okay. So, Faranza, I'm not sure if you're welcome, jag har slagit det. Farzana, okay. So, you need to take a little bit look at your 7th house. You have a lot of love and compassion coming in towards you. This could be as a lesson, teaching. You are going to have to let go of something. And there is a strategy here that you can use to let go. There is so much love and compassion and heat in you that I would be shocked if you didn't actually ascend. I mean it. I mean it, every word. So, I'm just like tempted to take yeah, that would be fun. I think I'm going to do that. So I talk a lot to myself, and the worst part, I get answers. Okay, where did my favorite cards go? Like, did you bumpity bump? I'm like obsessed with my latest deck. Here they are. So your 7th house, whatever you have there, is affecting your descendant. So what's coming towards you now is that you're going to be forced to do a lot of shadow work if you want to be a part of the new world, which doesn't have any of these stagnations, this kind of suffering that we experience in this world. Okay, so I'm a medium for that. Let's see, what is it that the ascendant wants you to have a look at? Okay. So right now, I don't know. Do you know your ascendant, by the way? Farzana? Paolo, there is a lot of anxiety jumping around these days. Myself too, this day I woke up and someone was just being a blunt asshole. Good old fashioned asshole. And yeah, playing. So yeah, I'm no better, but I'm older. So yeah. So Farsana, you don't know your ascendant. Okay. Let's see if we can make okay. So right now we are going to start with Gemini, okay? That means your shadow side needs to be I don't know what's wrong with my brain. It's not enough sleep. Well, it's enough sleep, of course. 180 degree from Gemini. We have Sagittarius, of course. Yes. Okay. So there is a lot of work for you to do in regards to Sagittarius. That means that you might want to go out and travel a little bit. It says here, well, there is a little bit more here because, but there is some shadow work that you need to do in Sagittarius. And I believe that this could be because you are so full of compassion, so full of love. You're a mermaid, you're the sun, and you have the Cancerian mother god, right? Uh, this is such an incredible spread. I am absolutely enjoy. Let's see what we have on Cancer here. So here we have the sign and the planet. So we are going to give this a house. Okay, so there will be success. There will be information to explain about your personal power. This is an explanation about your personal power. You are really standing strong in the sun as a sun goddess, but you have all the powers of the moon as well. So make sure you do not outshine these parts of you. So this is what you are evolving into: success from communication about the mysteries of life. Here we are in Cancer and we are in Neptune. So you're a mermaid, madam. You're from Mintaka. So everything, your talent is to see things people don't see. You're a healer. You're an illustrator. You could work with movie. You could work with nursery. You know, helping animals, children. Uh, You are one of the most powerful healers I ever have seen from just simply doing a read. And I'm just here. I'm an aura mediator, so it's my job to tell you that benefit resultations from the fluctuation of a major change. There is a lot of information here, but I can't. Are you still there, by the way? So right now, yeah, we are looking for the planet. I'm going to take a sign. You are amazing. I mean, this card read here is pretty amazing. So let's see what the sun have to say and Neptune. You know, when Leo wakes up, the esoteric ruler is actually Neptune. So you are a powerful healer just by talking to people who are in trouble. It's a waste of energy. You are a mermaid. You are from the ocean. You are so talented. I've never seen anything. And your crown chakra is open. There is a direct portal right now to God, between you and God. You're a portal and you're a healer. Wow, I'm so sad. I really hope you understand how important this is, how important you are. this job, the creation of insights to understand what makes you feel secure, the gaining of respect for or from the wisdom of support, things brought to life or sun, life or the light, and it's placed directly up on the sun, and you have the sun card placed on top of the sun as well. So I'm like, I have to just, I can't distress how psychotic crazy this is. And here we have Sagittarius, which is your shadow. To take this ridiculous hair lump out so it can dry. Okay, so let's finish this one up. This is one of the most incredible reads. I get to pick up one powerful healer. I mean, you can work with crystals, but the most powerful healing capacity you have is your mind. So study, because this could be your life. You could live from this, simply being a healer. um, I'm pulling a little bit extra cards because when it's going this intense, Palace, so this is a strategy here. South node here is for you to Sagittarius, go into Sagittarius and put your give fire to your emotions because they go very deep. Give them fire and use them, channel them, and build something from you, so people can, because if you see yourself as a tree, or you have a tree which is another you, nourish this tree, let it be fruitful, and make sure that you don't let in scavengers there. You are here serving others. Method, look again, healing. Virgo, work with herbs is one here. And so we have the moon again. This is incredible. You are like this super powerful healer. The method of the healing power, the nurturing of, let me find a house. This is why I can't do as many reads these days because, my God, I forget what I'm supposed to do. So here you have it, your faith, methods of the healing power, the nurturing of your faith. So consider, try to imagine yourself, you have a tree. Close your eyes and think to yourself, how does the tree look today? The first tree that pops up. Is it autumn? Is it winter? How does the fruit look like? They don't have to be from earth. Describe the tree, grow the tree, and that tree will be the very representation of your health, of your money. You know, I cannot. It cannot replace a doctor, obviously, but abstract. So support the analyzing feelings caused by large hidden tendencies, your home base of family resulting from the perfectionism of reactions, large institutions, and overwhelming events. So you're a mermaid woman. I went to another reality once. I know that sounds strange, but it wasn't a lucid dream. It was another reality. And I'm not some, and I believe in many things. I don't believe in unicorns and like this dragon and but when I woke up in a reality and I realized, oh, I have a fishtail. Needless to say, I was surprised. and my tail was red. And so I'm also aquatic sign. I have Scorpio, Mars, Pisces all over my horoscope. And I'm also a healer. And people I've been charging money to do healing on, um, they was very happy. They came back with flowers and things like that. So, and I'm not allowed to work in the countries I'm now, except it's digital. Okay, so you are a psychic. You are in direct connection. So if you can get some music, some frequencies, or find something that you feel attracts you. It could be something like a crystal. You are now ready to start as a healing practitioner. It could be with all kinds of things, with herbs, uh, by putting your hands on someone and then imagine that you are balancing out their powers, and you will pick up. uh, you need to train, you need to exercise, and eventually you will pick up that many people are carrying things with them which is not supposed to be there, just like mosquitoes. And you are a powerful conductor to transform these malicious or malignant energy into something substantial. You're basically an angelic human being. You're not from here. You're a typical star seed. Not all of us are from here, but you're a very typical star seed. So you can learn a lot by reading about the people of Neptune. There's a woman who has been on Neptune. And the reason we don't see the other worlds are because of the frequencies that we have. So if my frequency is like this, I cannot respond to frequencies like this, you know. So there are life on the entire solar system, and there are people living below water, and some of them are what earth people call mermaids. The reason I believe it is because I was there and I had a fishtail. Because we live parallel lives all the time, billions and millions and billions of parallel lives is something we have. And then look at the one that are closest to you. And right now, you have a giant dolphin around you. You have a lot of sea creatures around you in general as spirit animals. So, what can up your energy is the sound of whales and these things. Scuba diving, being close to the ocean, uh, or the water in general, is your superpower. You can literally use water to conduct your energy into superpowers. But if you have any doubt about it, powers will go down. And even if you doubt, put your hands on someone, you're still transferring energies. Okay, I hope that made any sense. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Well, I'm going to use that voice to read up a novel soon. I was going through today, and then I thought, I miss my wolf pack and I need to be there for you. I have a feeling someone needs to hear something. So I chose this today. I love you so much, and you are really blessed with the gift you have, and it's a gift to have you here with us, with the frequencies and the heat and the warmth and the healing energy that you carry. never ever doubt the things I say, right? You don't have to believe that you're a mermaid or something, but the energies from a mermaid is there, nurturing, motherhood, the moon, intuition, heyoka, the ability to feel what other people feel. You are a clairvoyant, psychic, empath, a heyoka. So I like, the reason I'm so intense, because I'm super, feel super uh, happy when I can be part of awakening up a seed like you. If you had any doubt before, if I can be the one that pokes you and say, wake up, you're not just a mermaid, little wolf, but you're also the sun. You bring with you, from where you come from, you bring with you fertility, um, and an extreme feminine, beautiful power. A lot of women will appreciate having you here in days like this. Okay, thank you everyone for coming. It was my pleasure to do this for once. And I hope I can see you soon again. I think now I have to focus on my my packing, because I see there's still a lot of packing to do. Love you so much, and I hope this helps. Love you too, Paolo. Yeah, I've been a little bit busy lately. Um, Long story. I'll tell you about it another day. Okay. See you guys soon. Catch you guys on the flip side. All my kisses, all my love and light to you.